And finally, the Ainz action comes in, and whenever there is Ainz in action, it's never disappointing. Like, he, this man is at a completely different level of how he speaks, how he maintains his composure, how he like just gets his mind uh gargle and everything. Like this man is completely is composure while fighting someone is completely different. And this is why I love him as a character, because even though he's not belonging to that certain world, even though it's a anime where you get transferred to another world, I just someone who always has maintained his composure when it's come to situations like this. He has been he has always been this one certain character who you could like who you could just see it and be like, wow, like this character is such a lovable character. And this character, he proves it again why he is such a great character in this episode. Like the way he just spoke in this episode was like, oh, like the way he just went in, it was like, yo, I am dead, and I bring death wherever I go. It's like, yo, the way he just spoke that. I'm gonna give this to the voice actor too. Like, damn, like I really love the voice actor of Ainz too. He really does a great job at voice acting Ainz. Now, uh, think I really loved about this episode is the comedic moment between Ainz and I forgot her name. What was her name? I forgot. The Dark Elf. I forgot her name. Dark Elf twin. But yeah, there was a little development between them. It was funny to see, cause Dark Elf do not age quickly, and basically she's 70, and like a normal human by the age of 70 would just be would be in like old age, and it's funny in that way. So yeah. So basically what this episode was more about was basically going and confronting the uh giants of East and the snake of West, if I'm correct. Is That's what it is. And basically what it's like is these creatures are basically like MSK, and that's why. And if anybody doesn't know who MSK is, it should was probably I think it was in season one that he was captured. Yeah, it was in season one. He was captured, and basically, if you guys had watched season one, which I don't know why you would have, I think so you should watch and know more about Hasuke, because Hasuke is just he's kinda how do I put it in simple words? He's, he's just he's funny. He's funny, cause he's he's funny because he's a coward, to be honest, and everybody's afraid of him just because of that reason. So yeah. Now moving on, we also get a look on some new characters, the snake from the Naga clan, and basically how he is he's just he had a long name, and he had Indra in it, so that's the only name I remember. It was something Ray Indra something. It was a pretty long name, so yeah, it was a pretty damn long name, alright. And basically, it he and the other guy Goo, which is the troll's name, who was the giant of the East, if I'm correct. Uh, those two team up basically, and uh, like Indra already knew how dangerous Ainz was, so because I guess instinct, I guess because snakes have instincts to guess what is dangerous and what is not. So I don't know, most probably, but most probably just because he's coward. That's the most easiest thing I could say. But the troll, it's quite a magical thing. like his regenerative abilities and everything. That's the reason why Ainz want him as an experiment. Basically, they can regenerate over and over again. Now, all this aside, there is another thing to talk about in this episode, and that is Lupus Regina. Basically, the word of the village, the word of the village that Luprina is Luprina. What the hell? Lupus Regina's garden. Basically, the word of that village is lot to Ainz, and this was the whole reason why Ainz went to confront the East and West demons, and basically, Lupus Regina didn't think it was important to report Ainz about this, and she's she was like from her kind of point of view, the village is just a small thing. Like it's just nothing big. It's just there to be there. It's just something that eyes would capture any other day. It's just like it's nothing important. But from Ain's perspective, you see, it's an important village because he saved that village, because he was the one who has been protecting this village, and he's basically even Nifil. He basically is making potions for Ainz. So there is a lot of things that Ainz would prefer from that village, and basically why he would love to protect that village. So yes, so there were two different perspectives to watch from, and that's basically what I at least got from that scene. So that's basically all this episode was about. And now Lepus Regina is on a quest. Uh, I don't know, her first trial or something. I don't know what that is, but we'll get to know in the next episode. So yeah, let me know what you think about this episode of Overlord season 3, and let me know what you think about the fight between Ainz and the troll, and let me know what you think about Lepus Regina's action about how about the reporting and stuff. So yeah, let me know what you think about it. I'll see you in the next video. As always, peace.